I saw recently the chief editor-in-chief of first channel of public television. So according to him, everything is absolutely okay. We would need to go with a sort of fact-finding mission to see the real situation concerning public service. In this regard, we are cooperating with European Broadcasting Union, so with organization with which we signed a memorandum of understanding on partnership to help public service in the enlargement countries. But I would not like to speak about things which I'm not confident. So, and
okay, but on a broader picture?
On broader picture, so that I have been there, and so I'm meeting people quite regularly from there. I'm personally very upset of this very strong polarization in the country between the political establishment and the media community, and also fragmentation of media community itself. So the situation in this regard, so emotionally speaking, it's worse than in Serbia. And it's also the major factor why the reforms on media freedom are so difficult over there. Very common. Actually, also Turkey doesn't differ so much by the very essence of the problems. Form is different. Well, I can tell you on Serbia, where I was on a peer review mission mid-February. So there is nothing to hide. We had afterwards a discussion at the European Parliament, etc., etc. And I would start on the good side, which is not just for politeness reasons. So Serbia, what I'm big problem in the Western Balkan countries, I already mentioned. So these are court cases on defamation grounds, so to say, where the charges are pushed by politicians against critical journalists. In Serbia, the situation is better. Even though there are such cases, the defamation is decriminalized. In case of conviction, the damages awarded by court are at reasonable levels, so to say. Average is very normal one, so to say. That was a really positive impression if you to compare with some other countries. And there are no hundreds of court cases as well, so that's good. Then what is also a good thing in Serbia to compare with other countries, because notwithstanding the fact that also media community in Serbia are quite politicized and fragmentized, nevertheless, the media organizations are a bit stronger than in other countries. And it's a very important factor to achieve progress on these media freedom issues. And here, so you know very well, so there was a media development strategy adopted 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, and it's largely due to the strengths of 4 or 5 major journalist organizations: UNS, NUNS, Journalist Association of Vojvodina, and Electronic Media Association. That's on good. Neutral thing is so that a lot depends on adopting 3 basic laws, which are supposed to provide the basis for media development. So we are waiting them to be adopted and to see how they will be implemented. A lot depends on that. What is a very particular concern? This is so-called state advertisement or government publicity campaigns which are placed in different media, so which we could regard as a sort of illegal state aid to media. So this problem in Serbia is quite huge. 25% of advertisement market so is controlled by the government, informs these government publicity campaigns. No, but here Serbia here is not alone.
But that impacts also, of course, independence of media.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So it's very powerful leverage, because killing of or intimidating a journalist is not as effective as these informal economic leverages to control media.